So this is a short video going over some basic juggling and ball control that the kids can do at home while we can't practice. And so juggling, of course, is just kicking the ball up to yourself, keeping control of it. And so something to notice if you're a beginner is you don't need to make a full kick. It's really just flicking it up with your toes. You're not making a big swing at the ball because you just want the ball to go straight up right in front of you, not too high, not far away from your body. And so it's different from a normal kick that we would be practicing when you're passing or shooting. Dribbling on your knees or juggling on your thighs is a good way to start. Just make a nice flat surface with the top of your thighs, and that can be a good start. Now, to get the ball off the ground, one of the simplest ways is to simply have your foot on top of the ball, roll it back towards your foot, and then as the ball approaches your toes, flick up. So again, you're sort of like the pullbacks that we've practiced before. Your foot's on top of the ball, roll back, and then flick right up. And you can just practice that. Again, the thought is you're keeping the ball close to your body. It's really going just straight up. You don't want it going far out away from you. You're not going to be able to keep juggling. And so you're keeping it close. You're keeping the movements and the kick small. A roll in and a short flick up with your ankles here. Now, another way to start off is just simply hold the ball in your hands and drop it down to your feet and start off that way. And do one or two juggles and then catch the ball, regroup and start over. And so that is a way, with this repetition, you can build up some confidence. And then once you can do two juggles to yourself, then build up to 3 or 4 or 5, and then after a while, just forget about catching the ball again. Just keep juggling. Now, juggling isn't something that's going to really happen all that often in the game. It's really fun to do, and it helps you build ball control. But in a game, you're not going to be going down the field juggling the ball all that often, unless you're just showing off a whole lot. But what you do need to do, and what juggling helps, is controlling the ball. So here is a drill. This will take a second person. So if you've got a brother or sister or a parent willing to join in, just have that person throw the ball to you, and you're going to practice bringing that ball under control on the ground right in front of you, and then passing it back to them. And you can build this up and sort of take turns, maybe switching between the thrower and the receiver, and maybe have the thrower make 10 throws to your feet, and then 10 throws to your thighs, and then 10 throws to your chest. And the thing to keep in mind is that you're trying to receive the ball, take all the momentum off of it, and place it right at your feet. Because if we're in a game, you want to control the ball that's coming to you, and then once you have control of it, you can make the decision that you want to make, whether that's a pass or dribbling or shooting. It's going to be hard to accomplish that until you've brought the ball under control. Now, for people that aren't used to it, chest traps, it can seem a little bit intimidating, especially if the ball is coming near your face, but it's the same basic thought. You're dealing with the momentum of the ball coming towards you, and you're cushioning the ball and bringing it down to your feet. And you'll see I'm not standing just straight up and down. If you just stand straight up and down, the ball is going to bounce off of you. Just like if you hold up your leg or your knee, the ball is just going to bounce right off of you. You've got to have some cushion. You've got to have some give to the ball coming in. And another thing to keep in mind with all of these ball control and trapping drills is I'm never staying still. I'm always adjusting to the flight of the ball, and dealing with the small changes in every throw. Now, these slow motion videos really show what we're talking about cushioning the ball. So think if you were having a water balloon toss. If someone throws a water balloon to you and you want to catch it without it popping, you wouldn't keep your fingers and your hands rigid. Instead, you'd want to cushion the water balloon. Same thing when the ball is coming to you to trap it. You want to have some give in your foot and your ankle, so the ball is just not bouncing off of you away from you. You want to control it somewhat tight to your body so that you have it, your opponent doesn't. And so, again, with the thigh, you're cushioning the ball, giving the ball a surface for it to land on, but then you give so that it's not bouncing straight away from your thigh, but instead it's going to settle on the ground. Same thing with these chest traps. And here you can maybe see more of sort of leaning into the throw, leaning back and letting it come to you, and really deadening the ball, stopping all of its momentum so it can fall right at your feet. And again, adjust to each throw. The ball is never going to be in the same place. That's it for this video. I'm looking forward to getting the team together and practicing soon. Take care.